up, you maniacs? It's the Peace Himself, the man with 1,000 laughs, Lord Gravitos, residently lost and found, St. Jimmy TV, bringing you a Kingdom chapter reaction to Kingdom chapter 534 and maybe 535, just in case. Like, I don't take too long on this chapter. Depends on how much dialogue there is and how many voices I have to change. So, yeah. I hope you guys have had a good week. I've been having a good day. I've been doing a lot of errands. Probably going to do a couple chapter reactions, edit them, and stream, and then post them after stream. But yeah, I'm having a great week. It's Christmas time. I'm starting to feel better about this time of year. I'm distracting myself. I'm building a guitar, and it looks sick. I'm loving it. But if you want to follow me on my Discord, on my Instagram, I'll be posting stuff about that. But other than that, let's just hop right into this chapter because I'm excited because we're in the middle of a battle and it's going to be sick and we have a comeback. And yeah, I could tell that they're like, amazing. The soldiers, they got a second win. He did it. He did it. It's too early to celebrate. This is nothing more than a bare minimum of preparation for what is coming up. What? The fact that the Makai army stands on the brink of annihilation remains unchanged. Choyo Dono, I need you to pick out all of the units here in the center that are fighting in a shape, then swiftly dispatch them to the reinforcements to the left and right rally points. Reinforce the rally points. Try to balance the distribution. However, I see that to send the bulk of the cavalry to the High Shin unit to the right. He knows he's prioritizing his reinforcing the High Shin unit with cavalry. Even if the morale has been restored without proper strategy, it will remain meaningless. Whether or not the Macau army is still alive by sundown will come down to this strategy. We have no room for hesitation or failure. It is only now that the HQ's true battle begins, the decisive moment of the first day. Dude, I'm glad that he's just like, nope, I'm taking control. I don't care. We're doing this. Bate-san, it looks like the kin got their morale back all of a sudden. Reports say due to speech delivered by their messengers. Moten. Sir, Toshu unit is good to go. Send them to the right away. I'll leave them the distribution to you. Wait, Moten. You're going to divert even more forces to the sides? Our front is starting to become quite thin. You realize lying right in front of our HQ is, I know, the main core of the Bate army. And his next move is the most important and to keep a watch over the battlefield. Bate's powerful core is the one that cannot afford to take on and head on. If we are targeted by him, it will be impossible to fend off unless we have gathered enough substantial number of forces of our own. Which is exactly why, if we were to mount an attack on us here, we will crumble pretty much instantly from the initial charge. No, it's pretty unlikely that Bate will choose to target us. Huh? What? I take you understand what I'm attempting, Karyoten. Yeah. Or at least a little bit of it. I only noticed just you now still haven't committed to the main bulk of your Gakugai unit. Obviously, if you weren't able to rouse the Makao army, then what in here but charging along to their deaths? Did you send Ryukusen to the left and Shin to the right because you hidden them somewhere to the left? Yep, that's exactly it. Just like my little brother said, you're quick to the uptake. Not really. I'm more amazed that you were able to think of this with rejoining the fight. Not only that, but the fact that an outsider like Moten was able to take control of the entire Macau army AQ so smoothly is something even more shocking. That's what I'm saying. Like the fact that he's like dictating and being like, yo, we're doing this, we're moving this, we're doing that. If we do this right now, it's not good. And they're like, oh, you make a good point. It's like, oh shit. They have his respect. Mote, even Sensei, is said to be unable to truly grasp the full scope of this man's talents. Ooh, I don't blame you for staring, but Pate should be making his move by Kario 10. Huh? Bate-san, the Chin's brothers and the others men's are back. Gallop. The Bugan intendant and all here too. We're all here as well. The Bate unit is ready to move at any time. So who's the poor bastard that we're going to hit, huh? Is that the flimsy looking HQ of theirs? Dumbass. What's the point of taking out their empty HQ that doesn't even have a Macau in it? We're after one of those rallying points of theirs, left and right, huh? Yeah, and of course, the one we'll go for is the one with the high shin unit in it. Yeah! He's got a giant fucking axe, dude! Alright, Batie unit heading out. It's the same high shin unit from Kokyo, and we need to avenge Ryutu-san. If you see that Lieutenant Kyoki eyes up there, kill her first! Batie's corps is heading to the right for High Shinin, just as we expected. Yeah. Kisu-sama, the Batie unit is making a left for the rallying point. A good decision. The kin are clearly on the flags of their men. Looks like they're sending out a decent number of their reinforcements, but they don't stand a chance against Batie. Ah, shit, we got bad news. We got bad news making a beeline straight for us, Shin. Leave Batie to me. Hold the ground with your lives. Don't! Kyoki-ai? Moten told you before we left, remember? If Batie came for us, too large of a gap in numbers to take him head on. Then what are we going to do? We're going to keep fighting him. We're going to keep fighting while we're making use of our mobility. That is why so many of our reinforcements have cavalry. Yeah? Either way, the more important thing is to drag the Batie unit as far away of here as we can, probably. Ah, the High Shin unit is slowly pushing their way outside. Batie is on their way as well. Surprisingly well executed. It's because they have Kyoku-ai. If they have to drag Batie away far enough, then they will be able to. Batie cannot return easily, since they're at the backs. A High Shin unit is guaranteed to pounce. But then what's the next step? Every committing last scrape of resource we have. Rota, send Gramps to the signal. Yes, sir. The signal. Let's go. What? So Shin is on the they're gonna go more to the right. Oh, the rest of the Gakukas coming in. Oh shit. Okay, a huge number of cavalry just appeared from the left of the force. There's many of them. 3,000 cavalry? Yes, it's the bulk of the Gakuga unit after all. And they're going to punch right into the Zao, their reinforcement Ryukin's position. Oh, they're going to oh shit. It looks like they're going to go in and pierce it. Interesting. It's the bulk of the Gakuga unit, and they're going to. All right, yep. You keep waiting, adjutant. Ryuki-san, the plan was to hand you over to command by now. What are you Are you still up for it? You betcha. The Macau has got their morale back, and together with them, we're gonna push the enemy's front line as much as they can with a single charge. Push them back. We'll be able to moving our HQ over there. Huh? It was impossible to save them. Let's go, which is why, right from the very beginning, Moten intended to revive only the left half of the Macau army. This does not bode well. Interesting. You see waves. Just waves of people moving. Interesting. This does not bode well. If they're able to preserve the left half of their forces by the end of the day, then they'll be able to be in shape to pose a credible threat to us from the second day onwards. That cannot be allowed. We must stamp them out here and now on the first day. Otherwise, the ambush of the Ryuboku-sama risk of his own life for would be in vain. On me, men! We have to crush the enemy's right. Dude, what? Oh, okay. Moten, some of the enemy HQ, they're coming down. They're heading straight for us. It's Kisui's Moten. We'll be sending the Gakuga unit from the front. Denjijin. Oh, I see what they were doing. Send word to Grants and Ryuku-sen that the formation. Moten. I can't say I'm a very big fan of this sort of thing. Until sundown, huh? Zao forces enemy. Ryuboku-sama, you had best sort of take a pause for now. The planning concerning the state of the board tomorrow. I'm afraid you'll have to redo it without your real assumption. What do you mean by that? Sir, the reason being... I found him. Shin? A report of Kisui stated that Mouten-sama, we had failed. Hey! Wait, did you fucking skip this? What? We had failed. Huh? Where's the Kisui army, huh? They finally pissed off just a little bit earlier. Damn, they really didn't. They didn't want to leave. By the way, Moten, you know, I think you might have managed to save more than the Maka army than you expected. Oh, really now? Yeah, dude, you made a really good decision. Like, he came in clutch. Just was like, we have to do this. We have to adjust. We can't be doing that. Wow, that's 10 minutes. That's a lot of reading. Let's do it again. Let's do another one. I love this fucking manga. Oh, are we going back to the mountains? Chapter 535? Insufficient rank. Oh, shit. Yeah, we are. So they're definitely fight. Oh, wow. Dude, I love the intensity of the mountain people, dude. It's sundown already. It's time to head back, brother. So hungry. Your mask. I'll remember it. They finally withdrew. Are you all right, Heki-sama? We need to quickly rally to our casualties. Huh? Tis the first day, and yet death has claimed so many already. The sight of you amidst a blood-drenched field never fails to. Fago King, do not talk to me. Right now, I'm in a foul mood. Gyo. Bunch of people, they're at the top of the walls, protecting them. The night sure is quiet, for battle anyway. Dad, I'm hungry. Me too. Let's send more out for food for tomorrow. Try to hold out tomorrow. Okay, tummy hungry. Apologies for the wait, boss. Spicy and fragrant and cheek meat are marinated or grilled marin style. The good thing about the battle is having access to such horse meat as you desire. I do hope the taste of the innards of the Zao specimen is as you taste. First is Oko. How about some of the love for us, Marin? Oh, it's Raido-san and Kyoko-san. You came all this way from your positions on the other side of the battle. On the other side, surely to have fallen horses there too. Sure, we got meat there, but there's none to cook. No one to cook it. Well, technically, you have Kyoko-san, and my other choice was her cooking than rather just raw meat. Someday, I'm seriously going to kill you, Raido. Raido, looks like you guys had a pretty rough time all the way until sundown, eh? That's putting it lightly. You take out one another, immediately pops up and replace it. There's no end to those bastards. That's good. I gotta be Marin. It's gotta be Marin or no good at all. Why, thank you. Why, Rinku's sleeping here like a moron. We really ran and ragged on today. Even amused him, as you could say. So thoughts on the first day, so that we're here, you guys. It's actually pretty doable. Sure, they could keep coming at us and not stop, but there's jack all cooperation between the different groups, so taking them out one by one is pretty easy. If they actually work together, then it might be even an issue, but we've still got a secret weapon like Zenao clan up our sleeve, but none of that will matter when Riboku or whoever shows up with some huge army in his tow. We won't last a minute against anything like that. I'm inclined to agree, Okyo. You're eating too much. News from Osen's battlegrounds? You think they'd send any reports here? Every small thing? You're too much to worry about. Or you're too much of a worrywart, Raido. That's true. Sometimes you really can't tell, Raido-san, if the type who would nag and sweat over the smallest details or not. The hell do you say? Shukai Plains. On the army's right wing, Gyoku. The units of the campgrounds. General Makao has been slain in combat. What? Not only that, it was Ruboku at his own hands. What in the world happened to the left wing? Unbelievable, he managed to kill Maka-sama Ruboku. Then, having lost their commander, the left wing proceeded to withdraw from their positions. Huh? Not quite, sir. The report says that the left wing actually held their ground and somehow was able to weather the first day. What? It seems that the mouten of the Gakuga unit took command of the Maka army, which allowed them to hang on. Mouten did? Well, even then, it doesn't change the fact that the left wing on the light pushed away from the falling over. Already, Osen-sama had been placed in a pretty bad position, wouldn't you say, Captain? Yeah. Clearly intended for the left wing to achieve something on the first day, and instead of Ruboku's gonna completely turn the tables on him. Not only that, but the one lost on the second commander, Makao, the man said to be his left arm. That just beat by himself. Must be a huge mental blow to Osen-sama. What do you know about Osen, Kanju? Doesn't matter who dies to that man. It will still be nothing more than a loss of a single man, a single pawn. If he has lost the left wing commander, it's simply a matter of replacing it with another pawn, which is why his center army has so many officers gathered alongside it. A strength that stems from having discarded needless emotions, regardless of what happens, in a mind capable of cold calculations and meticulous constructions of an optimal strategy that will yield the most sufficient results. That is known as Osen. He will probably crumble you as easily you would believe. Of course, I know all that. What I was trying to say is to somehow beat the left wing into fighting shape, and knowing it is exceedingly difficult, especially considering that the opponent is Kisui, Ganjo. Hon-sama is saying that there is no need for concern. We can simply trust Osen-sama to make the most appropriate decision. We can only prove that to be the case. Kin's army, left wing, Gakuga unit campgrounds. You fell off your horse and hit your head? That's so lame! Hey, watch your tone with Mouten-sama. It's fine, Gramps. It's really pretty lame. Mouten-sama, you really does act pretty lame sometimes. Shut it, Ryuki-san. Huh? Ryuki-san. Your command today was truly a sight to behold. It was clear that only because of your intervention that we remain alive now, Mouten. We offer you our sincerest thanks. The Maka army officers. Well, aren't you army angry about me to believe that the General Maka was still alive? It's fine. Our soldiers encouraged a hands-on approach between superiors and the rank and file. Any voices dissent would have been quelled with an iron fist. Don't be so childish. That was a joke. There's no one that would have dared to criticize a commander who was able to pull the army back from the brink of death. If anything, the men are fired up to avenge Makao in the coming days. Okay. But what's the plan for tomorrow onwards? You guys don't have a head commander, as well as all the advisors are your tacticians. Osen-sama is sure to send some form of aid our way. We may have managed to hold out today, but we're in no shape to fighting tomorrow. We'll have to spend the night reorganizing the forces and dividing a new plan to follow. The center army still holds generals such as determined Denrimi-sama or Sou-sama. I'm sure one of them will be arriving shortly and will be needing to preparations. Huh? But the way I see it, having Mouten stay here in command of you guys wouldn't be a bad idea either. There's no way that'll work. We got lucky today with everything how it happened. I don't have anywhere near the experience to lead such a force, especially like the Makao army, which I know so little about. Kisui is not an opponent we could take on so risky in play. Is this the HQ? I bring word from Osen-sama in the central headquarters. Right on time. I shall convey the messages exactly as Osen-sama stated. I have nothing but words of praise to see the left wing has able to avert complete collapse despite the loss of General Makao. To Mouten, who rallied the men and took control midway especially, I express my utmost gratitude. However, a 5,000 rank commander is insufficient of having a burden of leadership on a grand battle, as the efforts of the life and left on the wings of the field will be crucial in determining whether or not the Shukai plans enter the Kin or Zhao. Hence, in light of the unexpected situation, I shall invoke my special rights as supreme commander of this expedition and temporarily elevate Moten to the rank of general for the duration of the campaign. According, he shall be granted total command as a left wing as he sees fit. Shit! Wow! Made a general? What? Kin armies. Central Army campgrounds. Are you certain, sir, about the left wing? Young though he may be, his acumen on the battlefield is a point to where it can't be interfered with Roboku and I. Besides, it's not the left you would be worried about. For the ones that will be lighting it at fire tomorrow will be on the right wing. Ah, his son! Ah! I love this show. I love this fucking manga, dude. I love Kingdom. I love this fucking... Oh, man. That's 21 minutes. Oh, man, these are my longest videos. I'm so sorry, people. If you made it this far, man, you're fucking cool. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you made it this far, this is going to be the end of the video. Please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell for more notifications. And also, I got links down in the description for my socials, my Discord, and my merch. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. We're playing Ghost of Yote right now. I'll probably be playing... I play 8 p.m. Eastern. I don't know where your time zone is, but Eastern Standard is my time zone. So I hope to see you guys there. Until the next time, you maniacs, I'll see you. Goodbye!